Hello and good evening from St. Louis Park High School. Tonight it's a girls basketball matchup between the St. Louis Park Orioles and the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks. I'm Bruce Overton, and joining me today is Troy Bugan. Troy, great to have you with me again, and a rare doubleheader. We're going to have two games.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a great game tonight.
Yeah, so the girls game comes up prior to the boys game. Typically they have the JV as the preliminary game, and this time JV played a little bit earlier, and now it's St. Louis Park girls against the Minnehaha girls, and we're going to get the starting lineups here. For the St. Louis Park Orioles, it'll be number 5, Camille Mayfield, a senior averaging 4.4 points per game. Number 14, Lindsay Olson. She's a junior averaging 14.5 points per game. Number 15, Sophie Ullman, a junior averaging 5.4 points per game. Number 21, Jordan Turek. She's a sophomore averaging 14.2 points per game. And number 31, Shayla Miller, a sophomore averaging 7.6 points per game. For the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks, they have number 0, Tatum Rhodes. She's a junior averaging 18 points per game. Number 2, Nevela Galloway, a junior averaging 9.2 points per game. Number 5, Maya Curtis, a sophomore, and she's averaging 19.5 points per game. Number 23, Tara Rhodes, the senior, averaging 12 points per game. And number 31, Avery New, a junior, averaging 8.8 points per game. St. Louis Park Orioles are coached by Arsenio Richardson. And for the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks, they are coached by Josh Thurow. There's the lineups as we have it for the Minnehaha Academy Redhawks.
It looks like a good matchup, Bruce. We have Redhawks are 4-2 on the year. St. Louis Park is 4-1.
Yeah, the Orioles coming off, started off 4-0, coming off their first loss. So see how they regroup. That was 65-75 loss to Fridley. So for Minnehaha Academy, yeah, and Minnehaha Academy, they're coming off a 2-game win streak, beating Roseau and Concordia Academy in their last 2 games. So.
Let's hope that this St. Louis Park Orioles.
Looks like Minnehaha Academy has a little height advantage. Drive to the basket for St. Louis Park. Following no foul call as Jordan Turek tried to take it to the basket. Minnehaha Academy comes up on the other end. Tara Rhodes. Now a three-pointer put up and in by Maya Curtis, the leading scorer for the Redhawks, gets the first 3 points of the game. Orioles turn the ball over on the other end. I think we got you, Troy. We're having a little, just trying to get Troy's mic working a little bit better here. So I'll have to turn her up a little bit. And Curtis hits 2 in a row. Good start for Minnehaha Academy, Troy. Yeah, the 3 put up by the Orioles, that was Lindsay Olson. She doesn't get that shot to go, and Minnehaha Academy with the quick start, they lead 6-0. Drive to the basket, pushed out for a 3. And now the penetration inside did not go. That was Gella. They don't list heights, but when you look at Nevaeh Galloway, number 2, she stands pretty tall above the rest. Yeah, so important when you're playing the game to get that first basket. Right now, the Orioles still looking for that first basket, and when you trail 8-0, it puts a little more pressure on you. We'll see how the Orioles react here as they work it inside. Should mention Minnehaha Academy is ranked as the number 8 team in Class 2A. The shot was not good by the Orioles, number 21, Turek. Minnehaha Academy pushes it quickly up the court. Good pass. This Oriole team, young team, starting 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior. Oh, turnaround was short that time by Shayla Miller. Yeah, we have a good crowd tonight, and I think part of that, not only just because you got a good matchup here, but also a big boys matchup afterwards. Nice drive that time by number 21, Jordan Turek. She draws the foul. Draws the first foul of the game for either team. The St. Louis Park shooting 68% from the free throw line this season. So with those odds, Jordan will make this one. There we go. Cross-court pass. Now outside for a 3, Maya Curtis, just off the iron. And the rebound taken down by number 3. For the Orioles, that was Sheffield. Inside. 3 is good. That's Jordan Turek. So Jordan with all 4 points for the Orioles. Backcourt foul. Right. For the inside out play, and I think she did, as you mentioned, I think that was her attempt, was to go to the basket, but she saw the defender on. Nice pass inside. So far, Minnehaha Academy looks tough. They look like they have a real well-rounded game where they can work it inside and then also pop it out for a 3. Pair of free throws by Avery New. 6-point lead now for Minnehaha Academy, 10-4. Orioles into the front court. That was missed that time by Tasia Hayden. And the 3 is good. Tatum Rhodes. Well, Camille Mayfield will come back into the game. She'll replace Joelle Sheffield. They really are. And when you look at, you know, we're going to see in the next game, another sophomore that averages a lot of points for the guys is Suggs. And when you get a player like that, it really gives you something to build around. And I think that's what Minnehaha Academy is able to do here. We've seen Curtis. Yeah, we've seen Curtis early hit 2 threes, and then Tatum Rhodes, who averages 18 points herself, she's a junior. She hit a 3. So it looks like they can definitely put up threes. Yeah, they've had a couple unforced turnovers in the early going too. They got to minimize their turnovers. As Tatum Rhodes inside. It's an Oriole team. Yeah, it's an Oriole team that can put up a lot of points. So, you know, they're right now down by 11, but they have the ability to get back in the game if they can start hitting their shots. Off the mark that time was Turek. She's 0 for 2 from the field. Coming up now for Minnehaha Academy quickly is Curtis. Can't get it to go. Long rebound taken down by Rhodes. Again, you can see the sheer hustle. And now Curtis. It's a 3.
Curtis for 3.
$18-14. Orioles going to bring a couple subs in as they keep trying to find the right lineup to get back in this game here. Also maybe create some fouls on her. So that, yeah. So Lindsay Olson and Sophie Ullman are back in. And that's a short shot by Lindsay Olson. So even when the Orioles are getting the open shots right now, they're just missing by a pretty good margin. We get a little, yeah. Try to get cut out on us. Maybe switch mics again.
How's that?
That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, great. The crowd, as you predicted last week, and you did warn everybody to get here early.
They're getting here early, aren't
It's
they?
already filling up quite quickly, and I'm expecting standing room only here for this next game. The Suggs in town at St. Louis Park. It'll be quite a crowd.
Oh, he tries to take it in. Bounce pass across the lane off of Tatum Rhodes. Out of bounds. Orioles will have the basketball here.
Bruce, who's going to be the first girl to take it up against Galloway? We need to drive against that defense that they have.
Either that or they're going to start having to hit that mid-range shot, and that was attempt there.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what they need. Draw the foul.
Yes, perfect play. Let's get in the bonus here.
Shayla Miller was the first one taking it hard to the basket. She gets
You know, the boys team had this moment last week where they were just down a few. Nothing was happening, and then they just turned it on and scored, what, 15, 20 points in about 3 minutes?
Right.
Hopefully the girls can do the same thing tonight.
Troy, you were talking beforehand. When was the last time the St. Louis Park Orioles got to the state and won the championship?
Well, the girls haven't been there and won it since 1990. That is a long drought for a very talented basketball system that for many years was at the state tournament every single year, especially in the 80s.
It was a great coach by Phil Burke, and great group of girls worked hard, and they deserved what they got.
Yeah, I think my entire 4 years from 84 to 87, I think we were at state every year with that team.
Yeah, you see region champs from 85, 86, 87, 89, 90, and 91.
Yeah, that's more in line with what's happened at St. Louis Park for many, many years. The basketball program.
Boy, what great hustle by Ullman. She missed the shot, was able to follow it up. Oh, you got to get those to go. Another shot. 3 attempts, and what a great job by Kendall Coley staying with it inside.
Yes, wonderful. And in the process, she gets 2 rebounds.
Good defense by the Orioles that time.
Here we go.
Tara Rhodes thought she could take it all the way to the basket, but Orioles got back defensively.
This is the Orioles team that I know. One that's aggressive and does not back down
Turnover.
to a defense.
Curtis.
Here we go. Nice turnover.
Yeah, batted from behind. Orioles have 6.5 steals per game as a team.
Well, Kendall Coley hustled back on defense there. That was a great play.
Square into the basket. Shot a little too strong that time by Shayla Miller.
Well, Coley has size and she has ability. We can see that early in the game. Coming off the bench, she's given the St. Louis Park team a spark.
Curtis off the mark that time, and the rebound for the Orioles.
Another great play by Sophie Ullman there on defense.
Nice sidestep for the shot. That was Lindsay Olson getting the basket.
Here we go, Bruce. You can feel it. You can feel the momentum turning.
Yeah, and I think Josh Thorough, the coach of Minnehaha Academy, sees that coming too. And he, again, Minnehaha Academy hasn't really subbed in this game. They've gone with their 5 starters pretty much most of the way. So, they may be starting to tire a little bit as St. Louis Park goes the gap to 8 points.
That was an impressive play there. She stepped up to a spot that she likes the best and knocked down that shot. You could tell she felt very comfortable from that spot.
So far this season for St. Louis Park, they started the season with a 75-60 win over Irondale, 82-71 win over Henry Sibley, 77-38 over South St. Paul, and an 86-79 win over Waconia before losing to Fridley, 75-65. For Minnehaha Academy, they lost their first game of the season to Zambroda Mazeppa, 69-67. Then they went on to beat Dover Voda and St. Agnes before losing to Holy Angels, 68-62. And came back to beat Roseau and Concordia Academy.
Well, they look like a very, very well-coached team right now. They're playing defense and they're hustling on both ends of the court.
Oh, are we gonna get a charge? Nope, just a foul as Curtis takes it in, and foul will be called on the Orioles. Number 21, Jordan Turek. We take a look at it again. Well, she sort of stuck her knee out, I think is what they're calling on that.
I agree. The one thing is that she had position to take the charge if she just stayed still. She might have been able to draw that charge.
And again, it was a great move by Curtis to not draw the charge as she went around her. So that was... Curtis already has 10 points here and still 8:56 to go in the first half.
She has a really nice shot. I'm surprised that she missed that free throw.
Yeah, the ball was touched last by Kendall Coley, goes out of bounds, so the Red Hawks will get the ball back from underneath the Oriole basket here, leading by 9.
What does Minnehaha typically do on free throws on the season?
That ball was touched in the front court. They got to call over and back on that. I don't know what.
That's over and back.
Right. There's no doubt, and that cost
right here
a foul.
She touched it.
Right. That was definitely a call missed by the refs, and that creates a second foul on Sheffield.
Yeah, because Tara Rhodes from Minnehaha touched that ball.
Short little flat on that shot there, and but good tie up by the Orioles. They're going to get the ball back on alternate possession, and we're going to get Shayla Miller coming back into the game for the Orioles.
You have to say that tie-up looked like a quick steal by the Orioles. Quick call on the jump ball. There we go.
Nice shot. Jordan Turek. That's her second 3 of the game.
That was a very nice shot, and we've cut the lead to 6 points now, Bruce. Defense and hustle.
Oh, nice block.
Not sure what the call was there. I think it was against Minnehaha Academy.
Yeah, it was behind the plate. So it was a great block, and I think we got a foul on the...
Foul on the rebound.
Happened behind the play there.
It was a quick whistle. I thought maybe that was against St. Louis Park, but thankfully it was not. We can continue to make this run happen. Only down 6.
And you see they working around the perimeter. They're trying to look inside, but having to really settle for more outside shots.
I'll tell you, this Kendall has come in the game and really changed the momentum of the game.
Traveled.
I mean, St. Louis Park is looking more confident. They're moving the ball around much better with Kendall in the game. And she brings that size to the game that we needed.
I liked what Jordan was going to do there. She just didn't. She just took too big of a step right from the start, but she was going to drive that down the lane. And you got to be aggressive.
You do.
Nice pass.
You see that a lot. You see that in the NBA as well, where they're so excited to see the open lane. They run first, dribble last.
You know, they turn the ball over there, but I'm so impressive the way Minnehaha Academy moves without the ball and how they pass the basketball.
Yeah, they're always moving. Creates a lot of mismatches for Minnehaha.
A little bit different offenses. St. Louis Park a little more methodical on offense. And Minnehaha Academy just keeps gunning.
Wow, very nice move.
Oh, drive to the basket, trying to get a foul called was Hayden. No call.
Looked like a clean block on Minnehaha.
You can see Minnehaha Academy very unselfish too. Players driving in. They look like maybe they could take it a little further to the basket, but passing it off.
This block, that looked like a foul though before the shot was put up. Well, we had a reach in on number 2 on Galloway. Clearly put her hand in there, and there was not a call on that one. Another missed call by these referees. That's 2 missed calls, Bruce, in the last minute and a half.
And again, they don't have the advantage of replay, but got to call them. We got 3 refs on it.
Yeah, that was an obvious reach-in. And I think that's what you've been saying, and what we need to do is take that drive against Galloway and get some fouls on her. Looks like there's only 1 foul right now.
Yeah, and Shamali Galava's day in the game now for Minnehaha Academy. They haven't subbed too often. Nice drive to the basket.
Yeah, very nice play.
So Sophie Ullman getting her first 2 points of the game. Well, 3. That takes a couple bounces. And
oh, a nice
pass.
trick pass.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
that was a great play by Kendall Coley. Between the legs.
Yeah, but
Jordan, great rebound.
Jordan Turk getting her second turnover there on traveling call. But it was a nice play by...
It's too bad we would have this lead down to 4 right now had we turned those 2 turnovers into points. But as it stands, we have a 8-point deficit right now for St. Louis Park.
Nice pass. New with the basket.
Back to 10, so they had it down to 6, Bruce. They were making a nice run. I really think that at some point this game will be tied up.
Got to start hitting some of those, and that was Shayla Miller.
and Camille Mayfield as well on that play.
So Tatum Rhodes will come back into the game for Minnehaha Academy, replacing Kara Rhodes.
Minnehaha is very disciplined how they move to the ball for defense and offense.
Turek had the open shot, trying for her third three of the game.
Oh, I think we have a carry there.
Carry up.
Could have been a travel.
There's an air ball, so the Orioles have another chance here. Getting the ball up quickly. That could have been a travel too.
Boom. Another missed call, and we have a ref right there on the side. Clearly hit her on the arm.
Curtis will take it back out, reset.
Camille is not happy, visibly not happy about that non-call.
Bank. I don't think that was, when you have shots going.
That was one of the great unintended three-pointers of the year.
That sure was.
Off the glass.
She now has 15 points so far in this game.
Here we go.
You need to hit that, but off the mark by Camille.
I'm thinking, Bruce, the half cannot come soon enough for St. Louis Park. They need to regroup and have a plan for the second half.
You can see the height advantage, and Tatum Rhodes, or Galloway, able to take the three really uncontested, but hasn't been able to hit the three yet so far in this game.
Well,
In fact, Galloway really doing a great
to step out and try to play defense on her.
Right, Galloway's doing a great job defensively. She's yet to score, but she's really impacted this game with her defense in the middle.
Yeah, she's been unstoppable on defense. But she's short again on her shot there. Tried to take it to the little quick side shot there and missed short. So she can't find the shot yet.
Camille Mayfield picking up the foul. Oh, Orioles run for the steal, couldn't get it. There's a pass in traffic. Tatum Rhodes was really trapped inside, unable to get that one up. Nice pass up the middle. And now
we go.
First foul, or second foul on Galloway, I think.
Correct, and Hayden really took that to the hoop. She didn't hesitate. I really like it. I really like the ball when it's in her hands. She's aggressive and she has a plan. She's definitely not intimidated. A nice free throw right there.
It'd be important for the Orioles to try and get this one to single digits before halftime. Rebound by the Orioles, thrown back out. Three short. Orioles, Mayfield with the rebound and loses it as she's trying to go up.
You know what I see is the confidence from the seniors. The girls that are experienced have confidence. And they really have no hesitation in what they're going to do. Even though she turned that ball over, I like the aggressive play by Hayden.
Orioles going to put a full court press on here as they try and
Here we
the
go.
ball, and they almost have it. Now into the front court is Curtis. Maya passes off.
That was great
shot,
defense.
but look, getting a rebound, and the Orioles have to foul Galloway.
You know, Galloway is just very athletic, very quick to the ball. But great defense by St. Louis Park, great effort. Cannot ask for more. Not only did they almost have the turnover, they almost had the violation in the backcourt.
The Redhawks are 6 of 7 from the free throw line. So back to a 14-point lead.
And that's her first point of the game there.
It is. Nice pass inside. A little intimidated that time with Shayla Miller, who I think would hit that shot more than not, but just rushed that one.
Yeah, Shayla's averaging 7.6 points a game, so confident with the ball. Minnehaha really moves the ball around nicely.
You know, Minnehaha Academy could have a shot clock and they wouldn't have any problem beating the clock most of the time. Watch the movement here. You see the Orioles.
And then she drives with energy, power.
That's what we're sort of saying the Orioles need to do. Try and force that ball in the lane there. Draw the foul.
Yeah, they've done it only
Galloway.
a couple of times, and they've created 2 fouls off of it.
Right. Galloway's going to come out now. We want to protect her from picking up her 3rd foul. See what happens now with Galloway out if the Orioles are able to get the ball inside a little bit now.
I think the inside will open up. We do have a 16-point deficit now, Bruce. So.
Yeah, biggest lead of the game for the Red Hawks.
I was really thinking Shayla was going to drive right there. She had an open lane. I was hoping she would step into it and push the ball to the basket. And Minnehaha has no hesitation.
Good rebound by the Orioles that time, Miller. She comes into the front court. Orioles need a basket here. See if they can get it going.
Here we go.
Hayden just has that one rolling all the way around the rim. Not in.
It's as close to a basket, Bruce, as you can get. And a very deep 3 here.
Which gives a big rebound, and it comes down to Turek. I think Turek needs to get it. It's stolen away. Nice pass, 2-on-1 break, and closed by Rhodes. That's number 5, Curtis. Block inside.
I'll tell you, this Maya Curtis is really a great player for the Red Hawks.
Great outlet pass, and you can see the fast break. I don't think the Orioles have ever found themselves like in this kind of situation.
I don't either. And you know, Tatum Rhodes is a true point guard. She pushes the ball up very, very hard. Creates a lot of opportunity for her teammates. And you've said it, they move the ball around without hesitation. Very unselfish.
That one by Rhodes didn't go. The Orioles will bring it back down.
Just after I say it, they make a play that's uncharacteristic of their behavior earlier in the game.
That's actually a good foul by Curtis. They only have 4 fouls, so instead of letting her go in, well, they're going to call this one a shooting foul? No, it's going to be an inbound. Almost like when you have a foul to give. But Mayfield was coming in hard, and Curtis took the foul.
Well, here come the cameras and the crowd for the second game tonight.
Spin move. Miller back
Shoot.
up top
Here
for
we
the
go.
3.
Yes.
And they're going to give it to her.
Great shot. Very nice play off the bench for Kendall Coley tonight. And a nice 3-pointer to end the half. Maybe they can carry that momentum into the second half, Bruce.
I wonder if we could see the clock. But
I was looking at it the entire time. It was at about 0.6 when she caught that ball.
Right. So you think it's good?
Yeah, it was good. It's a great shot.
You know, maybe that will give the Orioles a little bit of the momentum they need here. Just getting that last shot off there. And, you know, again, this was up to an 18-point game, I believe, at one time, and now we're down to 14. So
yeah, it was 32-16. And that's pretty intimidating when you look up and see that they have exactly double the points that you have. Hopefully we can turn this around.
So Arsenio Richardson has some work to do at halftime as he talks to the team. And again, we'll see, we expect to see a little more even matchup here in the second half. So we're at halftime here, score 36-22. Stay with us. Well, more basketball coming up shortly.
You're always trying to keep your kids safe, right? What about preventing concussion? Concussion can happen anywhere, on a sports field, at the park, even at home. So you need to know the ABCs. Assess the situation, be alert for signs and symptoms, and contact a healthcare professional. Most kids recover completely, but seek care to help them get better faster. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. Keep kids safe. It's as simple as ABC.
All right, Bruce Homer along with Troy Bugan. We're back to start the second half here. Minnehaha Academy led in scoring by Maya Curtis, 17 points in the first half, Troy.
Yeah, that was quite a display of basketball there by her in the first half. She's aggressive, has a great shot.
Long three is up and good, so good
Beautiful
start for the second half for the St. Louis Park Orioles with Shayla Miller hitting the three, putting it to an 11-point game.
That was a deep three-pointer, Bruce, to start the second half.
And how that can add to your confidence as we saw the good end of the first half and now a good start to the second half. In the corner, but Curtis comes back and answers.
Curtis again.
But Maya Curtis is just killing it.
I think we're going to see a lot of Maya Curtis over the years, possibly on ESPN.
Yeah, she's outstanding. There's a errant shot by Turek.
And a tough rebound there by 31 from Minnehaha by Avery New. Very, very good rebound.
Again, you see the great movement that Minnehaha Academy has in this game, how quick they can pass the ball. And that was intercepted. Good read by Curtis. Nice pass across. Shot was blocked. And we're going to have a tie-up.
Good rebound.
Oh, no traveling call.
Good play by Shayla.
We're going to bring Sheffield into the game.
Looks like St. Louis Park has a pretty deep bench, Bruce.
Another steal by Curtis. Inside, Elcat getting it go that time was Galloway. Out of bounds. Orioles say it should be their ball, but let's take a look at this one more time here. Oh, that's a three by Curtis. Nice play.
Galloway. Very nice. Galloway is very tough. You know, she's not hitting the shot. She made the layup, missed everything else, but she is quite the defensive presence for the Redhawks.
Camille.
You know, St. Louis Park was making progress, Bruce. We need to continue.
Oh, look at that move. Oh, but struggling with the shot that time was Galloway.
She's yet to find her range here in the St. Louis Park gym.
Turek dishes off. Camille. In and out. Camille has really struggled getting her shot to fall in this game.
I'm starting to think the lighting is a problem.
Nice steal. Wide open. You can see that Minnehaha Academy didn't want to use up any of their energy going after her.
Another nice steal by St. Louis Park, but possibly tipped.
Orioles going to apply pressure now in the backcourt.
They had a steal, Bruce, and it was just tipped by St. Louis Park. We could see that play again. It was quick, but it was close, whether it was our ball or the Redhawks.
There's a 2-on-1, nice pass.
Nice pass. One thing about the Redhawks, they pass the ball with such force.
And they always space. They always have someone that they can pass it to, too, so. That ball is tipped inside. Turn around or block. Guess that's what happens when you try and go inside. Not only do you have to face Galloway, but you have New. Good cross-court pass.
Nice steal and nice ball movement. There we go.
Good finish by Turek.
You know, Turek's not afraid to shoot the ball. I like what I see.
Drive to the basket, went go Turek with the rebound. Long pass, break for the Orioles, and a foul. So Joelle Sheffield couldn't get the shot to go, but she'll go to the line shooting 2.
I tell you, I think that there's a situation with the Redhawks. I think their great point guard is a little winded. They may have to take Curtis out and give her a break. After that last miss, she just kind of bent over and looked exhausted.
Yeah, Academy's gonna bring in number 42.
You know, they made a change and Maya looked back like, why not me? I'm ready.
Good save from Gordon. Out and Orioles call timeout.
I think that was a quick timeout and a very good timeout. We're down 13. We can make a run here. Cut this lead in half with about 8 minutes to go. We could maybe come back and actually win this game.
Detroit, you know, it was 14 at halftime, but St. Louis Park is getting in this game a little bit more. It seems to get in the flow as we see the upcoming schedule. But for St. Louis Park, the question is Minnehaha Academy is not subbed as much as St. Louis Park. Will that wear on them? Because St. Louis Park's a team who likes to move the ball enough, and with Minnehaha Academy chasing after that ball, they get tired quicker.
I think you're seeing it. You're seeing it in the body language of the Redhawks that they're looking tired. And we'll see where that goes in the next 6-7 minutes. If their lead is enough that they can just pull them out, or if they're exhausted and we're making a comeback.
Curtis all the way to the basket, not get it to go. Miller with the rebound. Coley, long pass. Now Sheffield. Coley shot, didn't go. The rebound, tracked down that time by number 3 Sheffield. Orioles bring it back out.
I like the way the Orioles are moving the ball around. I know the fans are yelling, shoot the ball, but you can't just shoot the ball. You need to shoot at the right moment.
You know, Faith Johnson is in the game for the Orioles. She didn't play in the first half. Number 40. Johnson was able to save it.
There we go.
There's a 3, short. Rebound by the
Good
Orioles.
rebound. Sheffield takes it out. Hopefully she turns and shoots, but we're moving it. We have somebody.
We get a reach-in foul called on Kara Rhodes.
The coach is looking for somebody who's willing to shoot the ball right now.
Well, we know Turek will. She's coming back into the game. Also, Sophie Ullman.
And Mayfield came back in the game as well. Mayfield has the ball now.
Orioles trail by 13. 12:30 to go here in regulation time.
There we go.
Oh, she passed it out.
There we go.
There's a 3.
Nice 3.
Jayla Miller getting her second 3 of the game. She has 8. It's a 10-point game.
Ooh.
And the foul is called.
That foul by Sophie was a little too obvious, putting the elbow out and clearly committing a foul on that play.
Currently the first team foul for St. Louis Park here in the second half. Curtis banks it in.
I really think Curtis feels she can score at will, but she's clearly tired.
22 points in the game for Maya Curtis. She averages 19 per game, so great game for her so far. And there's the schedule for Minnehaha Academy coming up. They play Robbinsdale Cooper, who's another tough team. I think Cooper is, do I have the rankings here somewhere?
You know, Bruce,
Cooper is number 1 in 3A.
Number 1
in 3A. That's 3A. So rankings right now, we should mention Hopkins number 1 in 4A at 7-0. Eastview number 2. Wayzata number 3. Centennial number 4. Cretin-Durham Hall number 5. Lakeville North number 6. Maple Grove 7. St. Michael Albertville 8. Moorhead 9 and Farmington 10. Class 3A, the top 5 are Cooper, Academy of Holy Angels, Matomidi, Hutchinson, and Grand Rapids. Then in 2A, the number 1 and 2 are Sox Center and Norwood Young America. And then you have Minnehaha Academy falls at number 8 in 2A. So that's the rankings.
You know, they run a lot of their shots through Rhodes and Curtis, both averaging 19.5 and 18 points a game, with St. Louis Park only having 2 players with a double-digit average of 14.5 and 14.2.
We'll get into some of the leading scorers so far this season in a little bit. There's another 3 by Shayla Miller. We're down to single digits.
And Shayla's already hit above her season average for points.
So St. Louis Park has taken a 16-point halftime lead down to 9. And the ball goes out of bounds. This is, what are they going to say, last touch by St. Louis Park.
Yeah, Turek got a hand on that ball as it was going out, but a great shot.
Right, I think Coley didn't know that because she may have had an opportunity to save that basketball. Good defense by Mayfield, going for the steal that time. That shot doesn't go. Rebound by the Orioles.
The more they make her work, the better it's going to be for the Orioles in the long run here. If they can make Maya work on the defensive end, that's going to definitely change it on the offensive end.
There it is, Shayla Miller taking another shot. That one just a little bit strong. Still 9-point Academy lead.
You know, it was a big shot there, Bruce. They could have taken that from 9 to 6 or 9 to 7.
Now Minnehaha Academy really gets moving on offense. The Orioles come away with the ball. Long pass too far. And a turnover for the Orioles. Can't afford those when you're really behind trying to get back in the game. So.
Yeah, 2 possessions in a row. Could be a 5-point game right now.
Four on 3. Stolen away. That pass was for New and it went off her fingertips. Turek. And a foul.
A hard but necessary foul there for the Red Hawks.
Right, Tatum Rhodes picks up the foul. That's number 2 of the half for Minnehaha Academy, and it's going to send Turek to the line. Jordan 1 for 2 so far in this game from the free throw line. Hit the free throws.
Well, Bruce, while that was called a foul, that was a very nice defensive play by the Red Hawks. We may have gotten away with one there, but turned out to be 2 missed free throws, so we didn't take advantage.
Boy, good defense by the Orioles. You can see how the Orioles are just scrambling to the ball. They're playing with more energy than they had in the first half, and they're able to come away with the turnover.
I'm waiting for Patino to walk in the room here for the second game.
Nice drive to the basket, Ullman.
See if he might show up.
A little too hard on that one by New. Here comes the Orioles again.
We got it down to 7. If we could get a basket here.
Nice hustle that time by Curtis.
Curtis works hard on every possession. I've yet to see her take a play off.
A couple of the Oriole players gasping here too right now. You can see Shayla Miller trying to catch their breath. We're going to get Galloway comes out and plays number 3, Hoban.
Shayla's asking for the ball. She threw that in and gave a look like, I want it back. Here we go.
Oh, spin move. Just couldn't get it to go that time with Coley.
Oh, that's too bad. It would have made a 5-point game, Bruce. We really need another turnover here.
Really start getting the crowd into this game. There's a 3. Oh, she is. Curtis is just unbelievable right now. She's got a beautiful shot and the confidence.
And she just turned that back into a 10-point game, Bruce. We had momentum. We had about 4 possessions, 5 possessions there with no points.
We see how many points that she's putting up in this game when we look at overall points per game on average for the season so far. Joey Batt from New Ulm is the leading scorer right now in the state at 32 points per game. Sam Havey of Moorhead averages 31. Claire Wolhow from Staples Motley, 29.7, along with Morgan Hill from Minneapolis South. She also averages 29.7. Then you have Sarah Scalia from Stillwater, 27.9. She has 23 three-pointers this season. And
wow, 23 three-pointers. That's impressive.
That is. And Washington from St. Cloud, Apollo Luria, 27.3. In our conference, sort of, when you're looking at teams from the Metro, Hopkins Page Beckers averages 25.3 points per game. She's a sophomore.
That's impressive. Anytime you can average over 30 points a game in any division, it's very, very impressive. Nice drive there. Very nice drive by Mayfield.
Yeah, and a good play called by the Orioles off of the break.
So we're down 8. And I said if we could get to 8 points by 8 minutes, we could get to 0 and have a tie game with a minute left.
Boy,
a chance to win it.
A little too strong on that one by Rhodes.
We maybe get below the 8-point mark here.
Nice pass inside
there
in the basket by Ullman. Orioles cut it to 6. Right.
6 with 8:45. That's pretty impressive. Let's just continue the defense. You know, this.
Foul called on the Orioles. That'll be number 2 of the half.
I think what we're seeing, Bruce,
Camille Mayfield picking up per second,
is we're seeing the fact that they don't sub very often here for the Red Hawks. When they rely on their shooters.
Curtis missing one of the threes. He may have another opportunity here. Now Curtis to take it to the basket. Floater not good. Orioles, and it's batted off of number 31, New. Sorry, Troy, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
You know, it looked to me like she was traveling on that play and got away with it more than one time on the same possession.
Troy talked to the referees at halftime about that, where we thought we had an over and back, but I guess he's saying the rule is that if you don't have possession, that ball was tipped into the backcourt. There's a 3, and it's good by the Orioles. Lindsay Olson getting her first 3 of the game.
This is an incredible comeback by the Orioles. 3 points away from completing the comeback. They've been down since the very first basket. They were down 8-0.
And that's against a very good team, too. This is a very good team they're playing against. There's a 3 put up, doesn't go. Good position on the rebound, and it's going to be Oriole ball.
Yes, that was over the back as well, and it could have been called on Galloway. She came over the back and pushed that out of bounds and actually committed a foul. But we'll take the ball. and a chance to tie the game here.
Still 7:22 left to go here in regulation time. Back out. Here's a three put up off the mark, and the rebound was taken down by Galloway.
That's okay. I love the defense that St. Louis Park is playing right now.
Nice steal. Here comes the Orioles on a 3-on-2 break.
They have numbers.
And we get a foul. There's Camille Mayfield.
Here we
To
go.
the free throw line. Yes.
Chance to cut it to 1.
Fouls on Rhodes. Their first is 4.
Sheffield. So Joel Sheffield now 1 for 3 from the line. So the Orioles need to start making their free throws. They have not had a great night at the line.
Boy, the coach is really talking to Coley on the bench as she came out. He wants Coley to be aggressive.
Nice pass. Great play that time. A quick basket is new.
So the 2-point lead is quickly 4. But we caught it to 2 after being down 18, 20 points.
Important here not to let the Redhawks get any more momentum.
Yes.
It's a big basket here.
You got to keep driving.
Oh, tough. It was a good attempt that time.
Oh, that's a foul right there. And a foul from behind, not called.
Let him play.
I think a makeup call. Oh. I think Maya got the memo that she can be aggressive because we're seeing a lot of pushing right now.
Players trying to get their breath right now.
And that was 3 possessions in about 14 seconds.
Oh, that's one that Mayfield wished he could have back.
That wide open layup.
Got in there, yep.
Mayfield's playing great though. But if Mayfield makes that and those 2 free throws, we would be even right now. So let's get one here.
A little short on that one
I think
by Lindsey Olsen.
Fatigue is setting in, but a turnover again by the Redhawks.
I think that was fatigue on the Redhawks part right there.
I agree, and I actually think they're going to call a timeout. Clearly, they're winded right now. They definitely need a break.
Well, if you're the Redhawks, you're saying, how do we get the ball into Curtis's hands? Look at Arsenio on the sideline, trying to get the team all fired up. And if you want watch this game or get more info on ParkTV, go to www.parktv.org.
Here we go. We're in a close game, 4-point game. 5:45 remaining.
Well, the girls really putting in a great effort tonight, and hopefully they'll start getting larger crowds back like we saw in our day, right, where the gym was filled for the girls' basketball games.
It was completely packed. And you know, the guys loved coming to the girls' basketball games.
Yeah, I'm really impressed how they've really cut back into this lead. I mean, they could have been very intimidated, and there's a foul on New.
And clearly the Red Hawk player, Avery New, did not think that was a foul.
No, and I don't know.
I think she has an argument,
I think
a valid
she does
argument. They've had a couple of those clean blocks called as fouls, but we've seen them get away with 3 or 4 travel violations just in this half alone, so it always evens itself out.
Jordan now 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
Chance to get it
10
to 2.
points. 10 points for Turek. In and out. Lou with the
We
rebound.
just can't get to 2. We keep getting so close. We've been to 3 points now twice.
I think Curtis is going to try and take it herself, and she does. And that one rolls in.
I think they went to the sideline, Bruce, and said, everybody pass the ball to Maya.
Put it on her back.
Oh, a great play.
Orioles missing the shot, so got to be careful here. And there's a basket. So the Orioles have taken a 16-point lead down to 3, and now all of a sudden it's back up to a 7-point game. And there's a foul inside.
You know, they could have used a basket there and got this to back to 50 in a 4-point game.
Orioles got to hit their free throws.
They do. They've left a number of points on the court.
Smith. New does a good job getting the rebounds.
Here we go. We need that tough defense by St. Louis Park to come through here because we've opened the door.
There's Curtis. Their drive doesn't go. Curtis fights for the rebound. Nice pass off to New.
Wow, beautiful play by Curtis.
Orioles need a timeout.
I'll tell you, she has that heart and desire of a champion. She likes to win. So close, Bruce. What a comeback. Got it to 3, had a chance to tie it up more than once.
And you got to give the Redhawks a lot of credit, too. You know, they saw the momentum change, and they had their backs to the wall, but they were able to get it back together again, and now they've been moved this lead back up to 9 points.
They did. They turned it around quickly. Just when you thought St. Louis Park was going to have the momentum and take over.
Looks like Minnehaha Academy has a pretty good following for their for this next game. Want to like us on Facebook before they start raising the prices.
Right, what's going to happen with that? Sounds like it's going to be expensive to be on the internet.
I think so. We'll stay away from the political side, but that's going to be some changes coming.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it. I just know that that's ridiculous.
Yeah, Hudson will be joining us. He's an expert in politics. Minnehaha Academy, where he went to school, so he'll add a lot of color for the boys' game.
All right, we need a few quick baskets here by St. Louis Park. They've given the momentum back to Minnehaha.
Right now, they're being very patient. They need to start moving a little bit faster here.
I agree. They're down quick 9 points. Here we go.
Flat on that shot, but second one is good.
Nice rebound and a nice shot. Down 7. We need a turnover here. Miss Maya, she is refusing to go down. But we need to start pressing the defense here hard. No shot clock. It's important that we possess this ball. We need that rebound. Oh,
goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Redhawks basketball.
2 St. Louis Park Orioles there to pick up that rebound, both of them.
Let's just look at Kendall Coley is a 9th grader.
That's incredible. She's going to be an amazing player. I mean, next year in the time she's a junior, she'll be all state.
A nice play by New as she takes it to the basket, draws the foul, so it'll be an and one. And
it's kind of slipping away, Bruce. 3 minutes left.
Well, that was an area where you thought maybe St. Louis Park would have an advantage towards the end of the game with the lack of substitutions for Minnehaha Academy, but they seem to be playing pretty strong still.
Yeah, I think they're inspired by being here in St. Louis Park. 2 games tonight. They really want to get a win before the boys team comes out. So I think they're drawing some energy from the crowd, where it looked like they were tired. I wonder if we would have got the lead even for a moment, how things might have been different. As soon as we cut that lead to 2 or 3, everything was shaky.
Right, so St. Louis Park and Jeffrey are losing their 2nd straight game. As they're down to 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
You know,
The Redhawks now can just take time off the clock. But the way they move the basketball, I don't think they will.
it doesn't look like they're here to relax at any moment.
And Galloway with the basket.
I'm impressed by the ball handling skills of everybody in the front court for the Redhawks.
Good pass inside. Turek can't get it to go.
I mean, close field.
Nice try.
Rhodes, Curtis.
They look like they have as much energy as when they started the game right now. And the Orioles look like they're gassed.
They do. The 2 Rhodes, are these sisters here for Minnehaha?
Well, the Orioles just right now not even playing good defense, so.
It looks like we have sisters, number 0 and number 23. Both can handle the ball with great skill. It's such an advantage to have 3 people that can bring the ball up on this floor at the same time. Confident in the way they possess the ball.
Very few misses from the free throw line for Minnehaha Academy.
I'm going to see
He's
the
nice.
Star Wars movie tonight at
Oh, you are?
10:30. I'm not a Star Wars junkie, but I never miss a Star Wars movie.
I've heard good things.
All right, so let's see if we can cut this down to a respectable point differential here at the end of the game. Here we go.
Nice pass.
Nice pass. Now we need to force it and foul.
So Reagan Alexander getting her first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, we're down 12 with 1:35 remaining. Still time. Honest, all yours.
That Hudson, he doesn't like to pay $2 for popcorn. So.
We're friends until the game starts, Hudson.
So again, the leading scorer in the game is Maya Curtis. Add up all her points.
Oh,
27.
It's
20,
a lot.
27 points for Maya Curtis.
27. It's a great game by Maya Curtis.
They haven't had those high-scoring players like that since Hudson was over at Minnehaha Academy back in the day. You know you're going to get a hard time, Hudson, in this game. Nice pass to Curtis. Tracked down.
Great turnover
by Mayfield.
Curtis is very winded, trying to make it back.
In and out on the 3. Still from behind by Mayfield.
This is great heart by the St. Louis Park Oriole team.
Just can't get the shots to go.
They're fighting for every possession right now.
It's a fighter in the 10th round of the fight trying to make something happen.
We need to shoot quick here.
There's a foul.
Oh, should have tried to make that though. Would have made a 9-point game.
Tessa Liner, her first. 7.
Tessa Liner picks up the foul.
I was hoping for the 3-point play there to make it 9, but we're making progress. Got 58 seconds. It's not impossible.
Alexander makes the first free throw. Trying to make it a 10-point game.
All we need right now. It's great defense.
And Oriole ball.
Oriole ball.
We need to bring in Reggie Miller, Bruce. Only guy I've ever seen score 10 points in under a minute by himself. Everybody remembers that last minute of that Indiana Pacer game in the NBA Finals. Reggie Miller.
So a timeout with 56 seconds remaining. Yep, Reggie Miller was he was amazing.
Incredible.
Yes, he was.
Made that three, stole it, made a three, stole it, made a three. It was incredible sequence. But Maya Curtis with 27 points. That has to be her season high.
Yeah, my guess it is. I haven't looked at each box score, but that's a great game. You can just see how great of a player that she is. And you mentioned, you alluded to earlier. I mean, she is going to be reckoned with as she gets old, gets into her junior, senior season, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of scouts.
I mean, she's in 10th grade. She has such poise and she's so composed at all times, never panics. And she's smiling at the end of the game, which is all you can ask for from your star player.
Next game for the Orioles, Friday, December 22nd. That'll be a home game against St. Anthony.
I think somebody just told her she has a chance to get to 30, and she wants the ball. Here she goes with the steal.
Tipped out of bounds. But
Not sure why we didn't hustle back for that. Maya clearly tipped that. Was going for the steal and realized it would just take too much energy. I'm sure Maya would love one more three-point play.
Orioles foul Galloway.
So, Bruce, this looks like it'll be 2 consecutive losses then for the Orioles.
Yeah, it does, and they'll have to get back on track against St. Anthony, and then they have a tough matchup against a ranked team. I think Orono is, I don't know if they're ranked, but I think they may be in 3A towards the bottom of the rankings. So. Good pass.
Wow, and a great play. Very nice basket by Galloway. Galloway's found her touch here in the second half. Three-pointer.
The three is good by Hayden.
10. And a steal.
They'll re-inbound this one. 27 seconds to go.
Tenacious defense by St. Louis Park here, but it looks like time is running out. 22 seconds left.
Tasia Hayden gets called for the foul. Only the 7th foul of the half. So,
you know, Arsenio's done a great job with this team, considering that from the beginning of this game, they've been playing the same effort on defense as they are with 22 seconds left. Defense was continuous throughout the entire game.
and St. Louis Park really struggled hitting shots in the first half, which really put them into a hole.
Yeah, they didn't start out down 8 or 10 in the beginning. This would be a very close game right now. But they did a great job bringing it back.
Right, right.
Just all that energy.
You really look at what a player such as Curtis, the effect that she has on this game. I mean, Curtis is really, if you player of the game, would be Maya Curtis.
For sure, with 27 points, number of steals, rebounds, and she's very composed, confident. She looked like she would have been tired at the end of the first half, beginning of the second.
Right.
10 minutes left, but
she's played a lot of minutes. I don't know if she's really been out.
She doesn't really get tired, even though she looks tired. She continues to find energy. That's all you can ask for in your star player.
substitutions for the Red Hawks. So this one will be in the books, just the final score. We'll have to see what that ends up. And right now it's a 68-55 game.
Settling into the game for the Red Hawks.
Red Hawks able to get some subs in, and the Orioles will bring it down the floor one more time here.
Another nice three-pointer.
Shayla Miller has a great shot.
Shayla's had the game of her career.
That is 16.
16 points.
Right.
Wow, beautiful game by Shayla.
So it ends a 68-58 game, and again, it was a 16-point game at halftime. The Orioles came back, cut it to 3, and then the Red Hawks took control and ended up with a 10-point victory.
Well, great job, Bruce. Really did a nice job on the commentary on this game. And hopefully the Orioles will come back with a win on their next game. It's been, losing 2 in a row is tough, but I'm confident they'll win the next game.
So a doubleheader tonight here from St. Louis Park. We covered the girls' game, and now we've got one more to go, Troy. That's St. Louis Park boys against the Minnehaha Academy boys. And so we want to thank everyone for joining us here. The final score from St. Louis Park, Minnehaha Academy 68 and the St. Louis Park Orioles 58. Good night.